The following debate is brought to you by IntelliSolutions. We have the solution.
Hello, my name is Ava. I'm with Adarsh, Eli, Luke, and Spaghetti. We're going to be discussing Frosted Flakes versus Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Adarsh and Eli are representing Team Rocket, which is pro Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Then Spaghetti and Luke are on Team 2, and they are representing Frosted Flakes. So how this is gonna go is each team is gonna have a minute and a half to do their opening statements. Then we're gonna have a rebuttal, and then after that, we're just gonna have a free-for-all. First up, we have Team 2 going first.
Yeah, so we're evaluating cereals based on mainly three criteria. First of all, legacy. Second of all, overall taste. And third of all, mascots, because like cereals, that's a huge part of cereals and having a sort of mascot. First of all, legacy. Now let's talk about the flakes. So originally, this cereal was created as flakes when people were taking a look at what cattle about after products of like cattle feed, and so they just did some stuff with that, and then they created cereal. Now, what happened in 1950s is what they took the cereal that they created, which were just normal corn flakes, and then they added this frosted sugar, and then a cereal was born into existence. It was glorious. All people around the world recognized its name, and it's been a legacy ever since. It's the oldest. Cinnamon Toast Crunch couldn't exist without Frosted Flakes. It was the first one. It was the original. You can't just beat that. And with a legacy like that, how can you even compete? Now, adding on to that, we have a mascot. The whole tiger that goes, "It's Cinnamon Toast is great." Name one kid that doesn't know the Cinnamon Toast Tiger. Name one kid that doesn't recognize that delicious face that's eating all that Cinnamon Toast Crunch and offering it to children. Whereas these Cinnamon Toast monsters are supporting cannibalism. Cannibalism in animals, because that's what these things are. They are poor animals that are cannibalizing each other. Think about it.
What is Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
I think there's a lot of things we can say to answer that, Adarsh, but honestly, I would say that there are two main qualities that represent a cereal, and one of them is not legacy, because really a cereal, all it needs is relevancy. So relevancy does consist of a couple different things, which are production quality, say flavor, and overall care put into it, and then also, of course, the mascot. But you see, Frosted Flakes might not have some of that. Adarsh, I think you have a point on that.
Cinnamon. Who doesn't love cinnamon?
I do.
Cinnamon is the greatest thing that's ever happened in the cereal industry.
Are you sure?
I believe this is our
Yes,
opening
it is.
statement. We were very respectful of yours.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch has less sugar than Frosted Flakes. It is more healthier. It has better vitamins. And since it was created later than Frosted Flakes, more care was put in Cinnamon Toast Crunch since it came out in a modern time than Frosted Flakes. Who knew what wasn't Frosted Flakes back then? Who knew if people with cocaine or something? And Frosted.
Okay, well, on another note, the mascot of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Your point was that Frosted Flakes they're great. But see, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, every kid on the playground knows the thing that the Cinnamon Toast Crunch characters do, and they're not animals.
You mean
That's
cannibalism?
the timer. So Team 2, what's your response?
Say that it's more healthy. That's just not true. Because like with Cinnamon Toast Crunch, they're just coated in in brown sugar, which is infinitely less healthy. Additionally, that stuff is literally, I can name it right now. It's corn flakes and powdered sugar. That's it. You guys, what the heck is in a Cinnamon Toast Crunch? You know that there's cinnamon? It's definitely not toast. You've seen that. That is not
They're
toast.
not toast at all.
It's not healthy. And saying that all the kids know what does that even mean? Great! That's recognizable. That's words. Your characters don't even speak words. How can you even say that?
Your mascots don't even have a name.
Yeah, exactly.
Tony the Tiger.
Tony
Tony the Tiger is infinitely better than stupid little squares command cannibalism.
Exactly. Have you seen the power level of Tony the Tiger? He's the perfect specimen of an animal. If he were a human, I'm just saying, I would go out with Tony the Tiger. I'm just saying that right now. I would never even let the Cinnamon Toast wackadoodles anywhere near me. I would report them to a nut house. Because that's the kind of people that your mascots are representing.
That's the timer. Okay, next is Team Rocket with your rebuttal. What do you have to say about that?
On the topic. Okay.
So here's the thing. Your whole point about Tony the Tiger is that he's recognizable. He is great. But here's the thing. Is that going to appeal to children? And I would say no, because Cinnamon Toast Crunch it's a more modern format. It's been adapted towards television. All of its commercials are the things that are recognizable, whereas Tony the Tiger, it's all on paper. It's all a much more older format.
See, this is animal abuse, okay? A tiger as a mascot, like, come on. Like, this is like exploiting animals.
With Cinnamon
cannibals?
Toast Crunch, there's no such thing as cannibalism. They're not even animals. They're not consuming their own kind. They're just consuming other, like,
They are
bread.
consuming their
Look,
They
has the
are okay, they're consuming their own kind, but they're literally not an animal. So there's like
They're
no
not
such
sentient.
thing as.
In the commercials,
It's
they are.
our rebuttal, and I get to choose the song, or game, or movie. Here's the thing: cannibalism just doesn't exist with these characters because they're not animals.
Yeah, are you calling children cannibals? Are you associating that
they're using
children
the
only
tiger.
like cannibalism?
Who gave them consent to use a tiger as a mascot?
The tiger.
The tigers.
Have you seen
The
that
tiger
body?
community. What does the tiger community have to say?
The tiger community is honored to be represented by such a whack
What
specimen.
tiger has said
Look at
that?
him.
Frosted
tiger said
Flakes
that?
is old
I
school,
can
okay?
I can get tigers on the
Frosted
record
Flakes
if
is
you need
old
me
school.
to.
Who likes
Additionally,
old
And
school?
okay, even if Cinnamon Toast Crunch aren't like especially healthy, like you said, I would say that appeals to children, making them the better cereal because they sell better. More kids like them. I mean, if you want a cereal for like older people to like eat and enjoy, that's not the best cereal. Adults are not comparing what the best cereal
Are you
is. It's
Cinnamon
children.
Toast has a better taste. Frosted
No,
Flakes
they do
is
not.
so
Cinnamon
sugary.
Toast
Frosted
has
Flakes is so
classic.
sugary.
You told us.
You're literally
Frosted
Cinnamon
Flakes has
Toast.
two
Brown
ingredients.
sugar.
Cinnamon
That's
Toast.
two ingredients.
Cinnamon Toast has like a better taste,
Cinnamon
man.
Toast Crunch has cinnamon. It has sugar. It has wheat.
Yeah,
it has-
exactly.
it's-
You want to know what
That's
we have? We
weird.
have corn and powdered sugar. That's it. That's all we
If
have.
you
knows
were
if
to
it's
describe
sugar?
those ingredients individually to someone,
Here's the thing.
do you want to eat
Wait, no.
corn,
We don't need to
corn
supplement our stuff.
and powdered sugar versus do you want to eat cinnamon, bread, and sugar? Does that sound better? You could eat all three of those by themselves.
That is not
you would
correct.
not eat.
That's a
You would not eat.
Wait, how do you
base
trust
ingredients
an
of
old school
Frosted
company
Flakes.
like
Wait,
Frosted
wait,
Flakes? What if they put cocaine?
Okay, yeah, let's go back to that point. Let's go back to that point.
Let's talk
How
about
do you
that.
know
No,
sugar
wait,
is
no.
not cocaine?
Let's talk about.
You guys need branding of cinnamon toast. You guys are not cinnamon toast. That is anywhere but cinnamon toast. The sugar kind of tastes cinnamony, I guess. But
What
here's the
sugar,
thing.
huh?
Here's the
Why are
thing.
you
Here's
talking
the
about
I want to
sugar?
hear this point.
You guys are just brown sugar. We don't need that. We have corn and we have powdered sugar.
Brown
Does
sugar
that
is
make
not
the
They are
better
built
cereal?
Brown
different.
sugar is
If you want
healthier.
ingredients that have like no taste make better cereal, I would argue no.
What if it was
doesn't.
cocaine, huh?
You don't know that there isn't cocaine in Frosted Flakes.
We do. We make it.
How can brown sugar have cocaine?
Daddy, I think you consumed some Frosted Flakes before
How
you
can
went on
brown
here.
sugar have cocaine?
You never know. They could
How
dye
do you know
it.
there's a cocaine?
Because it's old. Because it's older, then we can't trust it.
How do you know there aren't meth crystals on your stuff?
Listen, let's stop talking about what we don't know and what. And
The cinnamon toast
We
is more
know.
modern.
There's no
Cinnamon
drugs
toast is
on the
more
dang
modern.
Frosted Flakes.
That's
We
the
made
timer.
it.
We can
That's
trust
the
it.
timer.
Trust it. We can.
We have come to a conclusion. The winner is
Cinnamon. Wait, yeah, cinnamon.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
We beat
why,
you.
Jason?
Crack cereal.
Jason, you wanna say why?
Cannibals.
Well, we said that the cinnamon toast crunch, that their point that it was more modern and more appealing to people was one thing, and then also that technically it's healthier